The Bet by Kimberly Joy Villanueva. In love, you play with all of your heart or nothing at all. I, Drake Swift, just lost a bet against my best friend, Andre, for the first time in my entire life. As a consequence, I have to do anything he asked me to. I know what I want you to do. Andre snaps his fingers. We are sitting on the front steps of the science building since one of our instructors didn't show up today. We are lucky to get a free break. What? I ask, half expecting that he's going to suggest something that will either land me behind bars or expelled at the very least. I have the perfect punish, or should I say, there for you, he begins. I yawn. Go on, lay it on me. I hereby sentence you to the task of dating someone of my own choosing. Date someone? I scoff. Yes! This isn't a challenge at all. I have never and probably won't ever have a problem dating any girl. He smirks like he just read my mind. I'm not done yet, pretty boy. He clears his throat. I want you to date someone. He repeats. And then ask her to be your girlfriend. I stare at him, the mild shock registering in my eyes. I should have known there's a catch. Nope, no, can do, I won't do it. Date, yes. Girlfriend? No way. Andre should know that's towing the line. He knows I have never been in a relationship. Ever. I value my freedom way too much. Girls, flirting, dates, sure. But a girlfriend? No. And now just because I lost a bet, that will have to change? No frigging way. You have to do it, he says through gritted teeth. When I lost, I did everything you asked me to. That does present a problem. I think about the last time he lost to me. His task? Break up with his then girlfriend. And he did break up with her. Okay, I mumble in defeat. The scowl he had on earlier quickly turns into a smile. It shouldn't be that hard, he says, and then proceeds to explain. You will have to court someone of my own choosing for a month. Then, you'll have to ask her to be your girlfriend. You need to make sure that she says yes. And when she does, you look her straight in the eye and tell her, sorry, it was just a bet. He finishes smugly. I stare at my hands as I mull this over. His instructions are simple and clear-cut. A deal is a deal, I guess. Andrew raises his forefinger and scans the crowd. So, this is it then? Is he really just going to point at anyone? Andre says, her, as if to answer my question, and singles out a girl walking out the math building. I squint my eyes to see her clearly. All I can make out is that she has honey blonde hair that falls past the middle of her back. I don't get a chance to see her face because she seems intent to keep it down as she walks. Her? I repeat. He nods as I look back at the girl. She walks towards our direction, but because she's looking down, she awkwardly bumps into someone. I find myself chuckling at her clumsiness. The guy steadies her, and she looks up. Sorry, she faintly apologizes. As the guy walks away, the girl turns to us. For a fraction of a second, she looks at me and averts her eyes quickly. But not before I see her face flashes in embarrassment. Is she even a student here? I asked him, confused. Andre looks at me oddly. He shakes his head. She's one of your classes, stupid. That, my friend, is Sophia Taylor, he says, rubbing his hand slyly. I think I made a pretty good choice, if I may say so myself. he quips, eyebrows wiggling. As Andrew continues to bask in glee about his latest plot, I quietly fight the urge to knock the living out of him. I never want to be in a spot where I have no choice, but it's not like I can do anything about it now. Drake, it's only a month, I convince myself. I bet it's only going to take me a week, because she'll fall for me that quickly. I began to feel better. Who wouldn't? With my looks? A grin slowly spreads across my face. You'll start tomorrow, Andre says. Remember, you have a month. I see Sophia out of the corner of my eye, making her way towards the main building. She catches me looking at her, and her foot trips on a rock. Way to go, princess! This is going to be fun, I say smugly. Are you guys curious for the next chapter? If yes, tune in every Friday at 9 in the evening. Thank you for listening.